Welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm Steven, and tonight, whenever the heck you're watching this, we are getting into a heavy hitter today. We are getting into the one, the only, Benchmark Foolproof. Before we get into our review of Benchmark Foolproof, first off, I just want to start. Please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, do all those amazing YouTube-y things. That helps us out a ton. Like, seriously, I know everyone says it, but it truly does. So get down there, do that thing right now. And let's get into this review. So we are reviewing Benchmark Foolproof. This bourbon, it's Buffalo Trace juice. A lot of people know the Benchmark label. It's just now starting to get widely available. They have 1,000, okay, not 1,000, it's more like 6 or 7, but they have like 6 or 7 different variations underneath this label, like top floor, bonded, single barrel, foolproof. I don't know the rest, but you get what I'm saying. There's a bunch of different labels or names underneath this specific Benchmark label, and it's kind of Buffalo Trace's super budget, poor man's everything bottle labeling. So far, all I've ever tried has been this Foolproof and the Bonded, which I have back there. But today we're getting in the review of the Foolproof. So the Foolproof was the one I was the most excited about when it finally hit Arizona. It is a super budget, like sub $20. I think I got this for $21 in my area, which was a little marked up, but $21, and I know $21 is a little marked up. What are we talking about here? But $21, and it's 125 proof. And I repeat, 125 proof for $20-ish. That is insane. Insane. I do not know another label that has that much proof for that dollar. So, is it any good? I don't know. Buffalo Trace products for me have been a little hit and miss. I'm starting to become a bigger fan of them as time goes on and I go into my whiskey journey, but all the same, history-wise, they've been a little hit and miss. I'm not the biggest fan of their flavor profile all the time, but this is like the super pour extra special super pour version of Stag, and I happen to freaking love Stag. So, well, I love this. And yes, I've cracked into it a little bit because, well, 125 proof, I had to get past the neck before I took this one serious, because, not gonna lie, going into this review, I have mixed feelings regarding this bottle. So let's get into this. 125 proof Buffalo Trace for $20. Is it going to be any good? Let's go ahead and get on the nose on this one. FYI, first drink of the day, 125 proof, so give me a little slack. But super heavy vanilla butterscotch. Little like corny and a little bit of like a cherry grape, which I know, like, wow, super basic notes. Of course you get cherry in a bourbon, but it is what it is. Yeah, little youthful like corniness and quite a large tinge of ethanol coming at me. Yeah, that's mostly it. It's just a huge like butterscotch cherry vanilla explosion, and quite a bit of ethanol, not gonna lie. The nose, a little too aggressive for me. Those like sharp bits have not been mellowed out, not at all. It might be too much proof, which is an argument I have all the time with Alec, where it's like, what's more important, proof or age? I think this might have needed a little bit more aging and a little bit less proof. But that's just me. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Again, vanilla, butterscotch, a little bit of almost like a strawberry candy. I don't know, I'm torn with this one. Again, first drink of the day, so I need to go back to it. But first drink of the day, it's an aggressive amount of ethanol coming off that. It's a lot of heat. It's hot. Like the flavor profile, it's very approachable. It's that Buffalo Trace, like super sweet vanilla butterscotch explosion, a nice like fruitiness. I'm going with the strawberry on this one, but I've seen other people say like Benchmark and, you know, a lot of Buffalo Trace stuff is super cherry and grape. I get a lot of grape on like the Eagle Rares and the E.H. Taylor. This one, not so much. It's more of like a strawberry, but overall, like it's a lot of ethanol coming off. Yeah, that's too much. It like kicks you. It kicks your teeth in a little bit too much for me. But the flavor profile is not bad. It's not bad. I am so freaking torn with this one. Why do people love this so much? It's so much ethanol. It's aggressive. It smacks you a little bit. But then on the other end, it's such an approachable flavor. Like once you move past all that ethanol craziness and like slapping you around and going all karate on you, then it's really good. It's super vanilla butterscotch with a little bit of strawberry for me. What's not to love with that? Like, I don't know. I don't think this is the bottle for me, guys. This bottle is not for me. This is more of like a mixer for me. I can't get past that ethanol karate chop fighting that it gets into you, which, you know, it's not the proof because I'm a proof whore. I am a huge proof whore, and this is just too much ethanol. Way too much ethanol. For something this simple, the ethanol is coming out way more because there's not so many twists and turns to kind of cover up that extra alcohol. It's just kind of slapping you around a little bit. So overall, I'm going to say it's like a try before you buy or don't buy. I mean, it really depends what your thoughts and feelings of Buffalo Trace is. But for me, I'm not the biggest fan of Buffalo Trace. I don't think the flavor profile is terrible. I just think it's a little bit too youthful and a little bit too aggressive with that 125 proof. So overall, I'm going to say it's a try before you buy or a pass altogether. Me, I'm not buying this again. This will not be on the shelf. That being said, sneak peek, haven't done the review of it, but I know for a fact, the Bonded, phenomenal. Pick that stuff up. Pass on the foolproof, get the Bonded. That is all. That is all. But that's going to be a wrap for this video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this bottle. Do you have different opinions of this than me? Or are you in my court? Just stick with the Bonded or one of the other. I mean, again, the Bonded's the only other one I've tried, but just stick with that. This, it's not doing it for me. I know it's only 20 bucks, but I'd rather have a Wild Turkey 101 or, like I said, the Bonded. The Bonded's much better in my opinion. Also, please do us a favor. Check out the Instagram, Facebook, and the Patreon. The links for all those things are down there below. That's a wrap for this video though, folks. Cheers, y'all. We'll see you later.